this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's time for a controversial view. Now, this is the anniversary of the series, so we figure what more fitting way to honor the anniversary of Controversial View than to go back to where it started. Now, our first controversial view was Cannibal Holocaust. So, we decided to give the Green Inferno a view. Okay, my relationship with this film. I absolutely love this film. I saw it. I didn't see it in the movie theaters. Unfortunately, it had a very limited run, and unfortunately, it wasn't playing anywhere around me when it came out. But I rented it as soon as it came out. I was very excited to see it. I bought it on DVD and actually upgraded to the Scream Factory because the Scream Factory contains the CD soundtrack. So, yeah. And I've watched it several times. I think it's a great homage to the Italian cannibal film. Now, this is going to be part controversial view and part positive spin. Not so much intentionally, but I find that I get tired of people hating on a lot of what Eli Roth does. Seems like people actually got what he was going for with Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is an homage to 80s slasher movies where they used holidays as their themes. Why didn't people get the homage to Italian cannibal films with The Green Inferno? Maybe it's because a lot of people haven't seen a lot of the Italian cannibal films like Cannibal Holocaust, Cannibal Ferox, and Eaten Alive. There are so many. Jungle Holocaust. Um, but then, if they hadn't seen all these films, why crap on an homage to that certain time? I have a theory, and this is something I've talked with my friends about, especially friends that like Italian cinema, like I do. I love Italian giallos, if you couldn't tell. Most people who know me know that. I love Italian film. Um, I love Italian cannibal movies. It's just, to me, they're a lot of fun to watch. For some reason, it's a very comforting, I don't know. The Italian cannibal film is comforting to me. I don't understand why, but it just is. Um, and the discussion I've had with my friends is that we will never get that time back. That was a period in time that has happened that was unbelievably eye opening and great and controversial and just a timestamp, a place in time that we will never get back. And people who feel the same way that I do about these films try their best to recreate what they love so much, to give it to the people who love it as well. And what they get for it is hate. Um, and I don't understand that. So I will step off my soapbox and get to the controversy behind The Green Inferno. Now, The Green Inferno was meant to be a sort of sequel to Cannibal Holocaust. As a matter of fact, there was, well, Cannibal Holocaust was supposed to originally be called The Green Inferno. So there is an 80s movie from 1988 called The Green Inferno 2, which is supposed to be Cannibal Holocaust 2. Now, that I've never seen, unfortunately. I do plan to rectify that eventually, but not right now. This was meant as a throwback, an homage to Italian cannibal films. And I think the guy did a very good job. Now I've heard that this is too polished. I guess I can see that to a certain degree, but we're living in a different time. Like I said, we will never get that time back. So I heard it was too polished. You know, if that's your take on it, then I think you're really missing a fantastic movie here. Um, but the real controversy is the subject matter. And not only the subject matter, but the fact that Eli Roth was able to get the tribe to participate in the film, which I thought was really cool. Some of them actually went as far as to help him as the crew. And I thought that was also pretty cool. Now, they did offer the production company, because they came there and shot and involved them in the process, they offered them a 2-year-old child, which I thought is kind of strange, but it also is probably their way of showing thanks and, um, I guess, gratitude, a way of payment. Giving someone a 2-year-old child is pretty interesting and also controversial in its own right. But it is what it is. They refused, but, you know, said how much they appreciated these people working with them. This one's a kind of a rough one. Like I said, the subject matter is the main um, controversy in this film. Surprisingly enough, this was the only, I think I read this was the only Italian cannibal film, or Italian cannibal film like movie, that did not harm animals. I thought that was pretty interesting. Um, but yeah, this is such a good movie. It's a rough watch, and as Joe says, we watch these movies so you don't have to. This is not going to be for everyone. This gets kind of rough. It gets graphic. It is great as far as the visual effects. The practical effects are fantastic in this movie. But alas, it's not going to be for everyone. So give this one a shot, or don't. But make sure you check out Joe's controversial view for The Green Inferno. Physical media matters. And until next time, peace.